My name is Jasmine Marshall, but I go by JP Renee, and I also go by Mystic in the crump scene. My personal journey in developing my mastery is about how to navigate the present and how to stay on track on my path and to stay in the right direction. Out of the 5 strategies of finding your life path, 2 stuck out to me. The first was letting go of the past. It's hard for me to let go of my past, whether it's the negative from my past or the positive things that I experienced from my past. But I learned that loyalty is not to your career, to a dance crew, or to a company, but to your life task. And honoring and being loyal to the process that you will experience in walking your path is what you should really focus on in the present instead of the things that you either went through that were negative or positive. Also, finding the resistance to not feel tempted to feel sorry or to overreact when there's change. The second strategy that stood out to me, and maybe my favorite at the moment, is finding my way back. So I know that nothing good can come from deviating from the path or compromising on my path. I also know that when I'm feeling off or I feel like something isn't right, that I should listen to that pain and also learn to practice patience during my path and during my journey to mastery. And if I stay focused on my destiny or my destination down the road, that I will learn to know that to appreciate and welcome all of the processes that is full of challenges and also full of pleasures. So my turning point story. All right, so for me, I feel like I'm really in the midst of my turning point story. I ended up becoming a special education teacher's assistant because it made money and it was a salary job and I could get money over the summer without having to actually work. And it just felt like it was the thing to do so that I could get money instead of being a struggling artist. And I was going to figure out what I was going to do on the side. So I was comfortable in that job until the day that I wasn't comfortable. So that was back in November of 2019 that I first got injured. And I finished my physical therapy in February of 2020. Right after I finished my physical therapy and I could get back to dance is when everything COVID happened. And it left me, one, not working in the school system, but also not dancing. And in having that time to think and understand and be without both things, I realized that dance was my true path and my life task where I could influence more people in the way that I'm supposed to and that my purpose is meant for more than it is in the education industry. And I decided that I was going to put more focus, one, by going back to school and getting my master's here at Full Sail, but also into my business, into my own personal dance career. But when I made that decision is in August, right when school was supposed to start back up with everything that's going on. And I was frustrated. My anxiety flared up because I had to go back from having a rough year last year with my injury and all the behaviors and getting beat up again. And I really wasn't comfortable with going back to work and being around children. And that's not something I previously felt before. But I believe that pain and that discomfort that I felt was telling me that I was going to be going on the wrong path and that I had to find my way back to being just as focused and just as dedicated and just as gritty as I was before when it came to my dance career and my life task. My dream career is to become a dance talent manager and a dance event coordinator. All right, so lastly, 2 personal goals that I feel like I can start within the next 3 weeks are starting to teach my choreography and freestyle basic classes, as well as finish my Chow LA professional development courses in artist management and also in event production. I believe those two things will not only set me up for my mastery journey, but also will allow me to learn pretty much in the field. And I'm pretty excited about it, and I appreciate you all for listening. Thank you.